In this channel, we have a tradition where I suit up for the season finale, but still no pants. You know why? Because this is a hobby, not a job. Let's begin. Kami! He looks so distorted. 35, 36, 37. You pre-coming? You pre-coming? Why? One second. Here we go. Lock in. Let's get it. Brand new day. Brand new light. New world order. No one died. What happened, Light? I thought you knew! Even Mikami's face. Dude, Light's face yesterday was also just like so ugly and distorted, you know, though. Mikami too. It's like everyone is getting so desperate and they're just like, the mask is all falling off and it's just like reflection of their inner desires. I thought Light knew though. I believe you. I mean, like, the only conclusion here is that this was a fake Death Note. That even though Light was baiting with the fake Death Note and knew that they tampered with it, and then we countered that, Nier simply countered that. That's it? You're under arrest! Look at that. Nate River. The names are kind of blotched out, but Nate River, N's name. Anthony Carter, Stephen Loud. Masta was there, Mogi was there, Ide, Aizawa. Light. Halle Buluk. That's the Lidner girl, the baddie. No way! What do you mean? He did. They pre-came! They pre-came too hard! This is so sad to see. Backed into a corner, bro gonna roach out, but it doesn't even make sense anymore. The sheer sense of desperation and the ugliness in his face. This is embarrassing. Ugh. Not my goat, bro. My goat's washed. It's strange that no one died in the notebook, therefore it's a trap. Yeah, because the notebook's probably fake, because Nier probably figured this shit out. Why is your name not there, though? Because they want to frame you. That's right. Everyone wants to witch hunt Light. They want to condemn Light no matter what. That's why Mikami was hired by Nier. To call Light Kami. For sure. Brother, come on. Even Matsu doesn't believe that. Yup. His IQ right now is lower than Matsuda. Bro, no matter how smart you are, the moment that you lose composure, you start acting like an animal, it's over. Blame Kami. I don't know him. Kami! The Discord mod, bro. The Reddit mod. The Twitch mod. Betrayed. But you told me I was special. Am I not your Pookie Bear? I'm your moderator. It is too late. It's over. Why would you do that, you dumbass? Ego. Whoa, no. We got to watch though, right? Okay. There's no way Light can write every... He doesn't know their names. I mean, he read the notebook now, so I guess he does know the names now. But like, we still have the Pocket Watch notebook, but there's not enough time. Lester Giovanni, they're gonna jump his ass. Yep. Dude, Matsu looks so defeated. Mogi. You know what? This actually hits so hard because like you gotta think from like, I know a lot of people probably don't care about the police, but they've been here since like day one. They sacrificed everything to be here. Their chief Yagami passed away during this mission and they still trusted Light no matter what. And then to be backstabbed, to be like slapped in the face, to be played this entire time, lied to, gaslit, manipulated. Dude, Matsuo might have even fucking married into the family with Sayu. Like, goddamn, this is so fucking sad. Don't give up. Don't give up. Oh, crash out, crash out. Oh! This is tainting his legacy. Just quit. You know, it's like, it actually hurts to watch. Like, this act of desperation is so humiliating. It's like the character Light that's been built up until this point, all fucking coming down. Damn, where's my smirking fucking Machiavellian goat? You're not him anymore. This is so cringe. Yeah. Amazing character acting. The desperation. He's like a rat cornered, man. Nier wins. I actually do want to hear the English dub for these parts of like when he's like crashing out though. Matsuda. How could you? Why? Stop it! Ah! Great voice acting. The panting. Kira. It's really over, man. I can't believe this. Poker face. Okay. And we knew that though.
偽のノートに細工し、私が最初にここで細工をしたと言ったのは本物のノートに対してもだったんです。分でしたが、本物の方は全てをすり替えました。
What? Oh. So the real notebook that Aizawa had, that was strapped up his chest, which was in a vault, actually near. Did Aizawa tamper with it? When did the swap happen? So Mikami notebook was a fake one. They knew it. They still tamper with it just a little bit. But the real notebook, what? How did you get this? He had the real one all this time. Okay.
使ったペンと同じペン。筆跡まで完璧に真似し、外見、中一晩でやってくれました。
And you know what? This is the overall theme of part 2 for me of Death Note. Because I feel like in part 1, I was really locked in and I could follow everything, right? Down to the exact planning and the foreshadowing and theorize, right? But part 2, everything is so rushed and there's a lot of missing context. And I'm just assuming and I'm like, sure, okay. You know, that's kind of been my vibe lately. I've been like, okay, sure, whatever. So even right now that Nier had, all right, sure, Giovanni just fucking made an exact mirror copy. They had the real one. And Mikami was under, he just didn't know he got fucking played. Sure, okay. Yeah, the issue is they're skipping a lot, right? They're skipping a lot. Because people say that the manga is actually really long, right? That the part 2 is just as long as part 1. But part 2 in the anime is obviously so short compared to part 1. And they're trying to finish this off a bit too fast. And I feel like the overall like plot kind of suffers because so many things being cut off. It's still a really fun watch. But again, most of the times, rather than me theorizing and being like, I knew this was going to happen. It's more of like, yep, sure, let's go with it. Fuck it. I'm down to ball. In a single night, Giovanni goaded. Give him a promotion. Ryuk.
私には死神が見えている。
Hello! Hey,
ニアです。
nice to meet you, I'm Ryuk.
はじめまして、リュウクです。
Ryuk should bail Light out. Ryuk, your golden goose of content is about to get cancelled, bro. There's gonna be no more content after. Are you really okay with this? Maybe Ryuk's tired. Maybe Ryuk's like, Light, you're washed. I'm fucking bored of this arc. I want a new chapter. I want a brand new story. So he's gonna give up on Light.
リュウクです。
リュウクと会話ができている。見えていると。
ノート、ページの端がちょっと切れてるんですが、この切り離した部分に名前を書いてもいろいろ使い道があったでしょうね。それでどれ
Dude,
だ
he
け
still has this, you know, 4
我々は
times.
ヤガミライト。あなたがキラです。
There's a lot of aura right now with no eye contact being made, just looking down. Nier truly was L's successor, man. He won in honor of L.
ヤガミライト。
You know what? I think Mello played a part, though. I think Takada was important. Takada dies, and obviously, you know, because Light had to get rid of the evidence, but Mello kind of created that opportunity. So Mello and Matt sacrificing themselves and getting rid of Takada like that, and to get rid of one leg, basically one arm of, you know, Light, and then Mikami being taken out right here. I feel like Mello definitely had a contribution. I'm not going to say it's a 50-50, but it was teamwork. It was.
ヤガミライト。あなたがキラで。
Also, Mello killed Chief Yagami, kind of, indirectly. That part pisses me off, right? But I'm not gonna really hate Mello for that. But no, Mello had a lot of involvement. I think he's a very underrated character.
あなたがキラです。
One more crash out. Come on, don't give up.
からくりが。
Do something.
まさか三上が裏切って。
ダメです。
Mello?
ここまで言えばあなたならわかるでしょう。
Wait a minute.
メロだ。
Yeah, yeah. Takada Kiyomi.
ノートに高田の名前が。
Mm-hmm.
この設定。
Hmm.
まさかあの時三上も。
No, that's not his fault. No, 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 no. You cannot blame the Discord mod for this. I think that this mod is actually godlike. I think that this mod has done nothing wrong and has acted independently in a perfect way. It's just, it's getting countered in a perfect way too. Nah, don't you dare blame fucking Mikami for this.
あの時三上も。
He's taking care of your ass.
高田がああいう状態に。
Yeah, it was.
私の役目維持しておいただろうが。
Fucking crashing out on your mod, bro. This is some loser behavior. Yeah, I gotta hear this shit in English too.
I had to make sure Takada was taken care of. Wasn't that my duty to you?
Necessary movements until today.
You're banned. Mod powers wiped. You're a regular viewer now. 2-week timeout, no parole.
今日まで余計なことはするんだと指示しておいただろうが。
高田の誘拐の報道も三上は銀行に行っている。
私の銀行に行く。
Like a robot. He went twice.
そこで後をつけたところ、三上は貸金庫へ尾行を気にする素振りを見せた。
Finally, Mikami became sentient and realized, is someone actually following me? Wait a minute, has someone following me?
尾行を気にする素振りを見せた。金庫を開けるのは容易だったことがあり、高田の名前が書き込まれていた。
And that's how he took it. This is the swap that happened. Basically, Mikami went to the bank twice. Mikami is so methodical, he's so robotic, and it's been working out perfectly, but because he's so robotic, he went to the bank twice, and then boom, there it is. There's the fucking L.
書き込まれていた。
ヤガミライト、あなたは自分でも三上が勝手に動いたことに気づけなかった。ここで初めてはこの状況を作り出してくれた。
Mello.
メロのおかげです。
Shoutouts to Mello. Yo, why are they going on to Hallie Bullock's face here? Because Mello and her, they've been fucking, right? There's no way there was nothing intimate going on. It's my fucking headcanon. I don't know why I'm shipping Mello and this girl, but ever since Mello spared her life during the SPK assassination, I was like, all right, all right.
気づきました。この状況です。
Mello contribution.
メロは分かっていたの。
They look like brother and sister, to be honest. Mello and her.
やるしかないな。
メロは分かっていたんだ。目標の
but together,
ことはできないかもし
as
れ
a
ない
whole.
こと。しかし二人を起こせる。
N plus M equals L.
エルが敗れたキラに
Holy camera work. Woo!
エルが敗れたキラに各
I don't know, this L mask is still really funny. Fucking Mikami's face, man.
エルを越せる。そして今私たちはエルが敗れたキラに
Teamwork.
確たる証拠をつ
He can't. What's he gonna say? I don't know. The best I can have is look over there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Immediately within 0.1 second, start writing fucking people. Nate River and fucking, I don't know, all these other fucking names. And maybe I'd, you know, let the girl survive though. What could he do right now? He can't do anything. There's so many people here. They got guns. Oh, he's losing it. Mask is off. All right, we're just gonna fucking crash out one last time, huh? Everyone's faces here, bro. This kind of reminded me of Elle's funeral, right? This like red eye and then crashing out. Remember that shit? Yo, we gotta hear the English laugh for this one. Hold up, let's hear the English laugh. Oh. Oh. Yo, that little. I don't know which one's better, to be honest. Dude, the English voice acting is... They're putting his fucking heart into it, too. Like, they both sound really good, and it's kind of distinctive. They have their own different, like, flavor to it. Okay, Japanese again. He's like, yup, I'm over. No point pretending anymore. That's really good. That's a Japanese one again. English one. I don't know. Oh. Oh. The English one feels like more maniacal all the way through because of the but the Japanese one is like a slow ramp up of, you know, just like just mental insanity going on. It's tough. I don't know. They're both really fucking good. Matsuda's face. You got me! Woo! These rules are getting funnier and funnier. Last episode, the rule was like, if you write a name in the death note, they die. It's just like, yeah, I know, bro. All humans will, with that exception. No shit, you don't say, huh? You don't say. That's right.
Right.
I am
Kira.
After humans die, the place they go to is MU? I don't know what that letter is. Mu. Nothingness. I thought you told me heaven and hell exist, because... What do you mean nothingness? The fucking rules in the book said that, like, you can't go to heaven or hell anymore, which basically implies that heaven and hell exist in this world. But now you're saying there's nothingness, that like we are returned to the universe as we just decay, and you know our fucking bones and flesh now decay and returns to, you know, the rest of the world as atoms. Like, what do you mean? What do you fucking mean? Are we specifically talking about Death Note users? If it is, then, you know, yeah. So wait a minute. I mean, this is the outcome that I think that most people, you know, that's not religious, expect, right? Of like, yeah, you die and it's done. There's no suffering. There's no eternal happiness or suffering. It's it. That's it. You don't exist anymore. And you won't even have an opportunity to regret it or be sad about it. It is what it is. You're gone. Boom. That's what life is. But then again, you know, you can't ever disprove the notion that an afterlife can or can't exist, because how do you prove something, you know, You can't disprove it because you haven't seen God, but at the same time, you can't prove it. That's why there's this kind of stalemate. So at the end of the day, if it makes you feel better, and if you want to be a better person because of religion, even if it's kind of just like, you know, holding you hostage with this fear that, hey, when you die, when you go to your maker, you're gonna get punished. Live the way you want to fucking do, bro. Just don't hurt nobody.
そうだ、僕がキラだ。ならばどうするつか。
Maybe. He got the watch, remember, right? The watch!
新世界の神だ。
Wait! He's back! Wait a minute! Wait! Did the eyes! Wait, the composure is back! What happened? What did he figure out? Wait a minute! Is he back? Really?
今の世界ではキラが法であり、もはや僕は正義。世界の人間の希望。
That's some crazy cope.
本当にそれでいいのか。
One last Hail Mary play. I thought that he'd pull out the fucking watch and start writing names in. Okay. So we're gonna do a plead of mercy of like, I'm really important, man. I'm Kira. The world is expecting me to be their leader. You kill me here, it's gonna be worse for you. You can't kill me right now. Nuh-uh. Okay, let's see how far he gets with this.
本当にそれでいいのか。
I don't know, is it? Anyone buy this
キ
shit?
ラが現れる世界の犯罪は7割減少。
70%?
しかし、まだ世の中すぎる。
Like you? Oh, the season 1. Sorry.
誰かがやらな。
Yo, this is on like episode 1 shit. Remember the kid that got bullied, but then it was like, fucking piece of shit, bitch, mom. Why aren't you picking me up just yet? And the motorcycle gang.
人間が多すぎる。
Nostalgic, man.
誰かがやらなきゃ。僕がやるしかない。
Yeah.
いや、
I'm God's chosen
僕
soldier.
に殺すのが犯罪なんてことは分かっている。しかしもうそれでしか正せない。僕がやるしかない。
Nah, and I think we've talked a lot about this in the earlier Death Note parts, right? Where I talk about this is a man who has deluded himself into justifying that he's the only one that can do this because he feels the guilt, the cognitive dissonance, that killing is a crime, this is bad. But how do I keep going with it? I'll delude myself into thinking I'm the only one that can do this. I'm the only one that's possible of doing this. I have to do this. In fact, if I don't do this, it would be unfair to the rest of the world. I need to enact justice, and for the people I will do it. Nah, he's convincing himself. This is how your monkey brains will literally justify and lie to rationalize the guilt that you feel.
しか正せない。これは僕に与えられた使命。他の者にできたか。ここまでやれたか。他の者にできたか。ここまでや
I
れ
like
たか。
this.
そうだ。
You should thank
新
me.
世界を作れる。
You should be on your fucking knees thanking me that I've been doing this shit. Where's my thank you right now?
そうだ。新世界を作るしかいない。
Nah, pretty much anyone could have done this. Oh, says random chatters in the Twitch chat. Nah, I don't think so. I think that Light is honestly one of the few people that actually could have gotten this far. I think most people are fucking retarded and would have just been caught immediately. Have you seen Higuchi, bro? Have you seen Misa? Have you seen Matsuda? Not that he used it, right? Nah, I think that you have to give credit that like Light is a very intellectual person who also can have the killer instincts to enact his own ideals, even though it's wrong, and he justifies, you know, his delusions by saying he's the only chosen soldier. I don't think many people could have done this. I think that it actually takes a very specific type of Machiavellian, cruel person to do this, and Light, well done. But again, right, from the beginning it was all wrong, and now you're gonna pay for the consequences.
そうだ。新世界を作るしかいない。
So what though?
いいえ。
Bro gave his heartfelt speech one last fucking play. He's like, who else could have done it? Are you gonna kill me? Are you gonna shoot me? Are you gonna... No. No. No.
そうだ。
He put on a whole ass show and a performance for us. Nah. No. No, you.
あなたはただの人殺しです。
Damn.
最悪の殺人兵器です。
Is it? I feel like the nuclear bomb. I don't know. Are we gonna measure this by like kill death ratio? Like how many people have been wiped out? I don't even know how many Death Note kills there has been, but I would assume that it's gonna be like nuclear weapon, right?
ただの人殺しです。史上最悪の殺人
Depends on how
兵
you
器。
define worst.
あなたは死神やノートの誓いしている
Yeah.
クレイジーな大量殺
Just a killer man. Oh!
何者でもありません。
I'm just saying, if we're gonna go out, yo, you might as well write this fucking child's name in there, huh? Fuck this kid, stupid ass kid. Fucking give my entire performance. You can say no. Fuck you.
何者でもありません。
One last crash out. Come on, let's see it. One last crash out. Matsuda's ready. Oh wait. Oh god.
言ってもわからぬバカばかり。
Uh oh. But like, you gotta do a fast dude. It'd be impressive if he could get a name in there. I know he has sleight of hand, but like, bro, there's like so many people in here with guns ready to go. All eyes on you. Look, Giovanni just gets ready with this shit. It's over.
今お前が持ってるノート。
Like, imagine Light had like a smoke screen. Bro, that'd be fucking crazy. Imagine Light is able to like run around and dodge the bullets, and somehow, some way, there's like a steam tank in you and bullet hits that, and the entire place gets smoked out. And then Light fucking does this, and he starts writing people's name in the corner, and then he wins. I don't think that's gonna happen, but like, I see the vision.
They
Yeah,
そして相沢が日本捜査本部から持って
they are, right?
今度はハッタリか。
What are you doing? Where's he going? He's my
ど
time.
うせキラを倒すなら相沢の持つ僕や三上の名前をそこへ書き込むべきだ。
Okay. What's he planning? What's he planning? Oh, 2, 3, 4.
偽物か。
Oh, get it out! Matsudo! Matsuda's the one to shoot. Oh, this is poetic. Oh my. The person that everyone underestimates, the person that everyone, makes jokes off of. He has the resolve at the end to take Kira down. Wow. He can still run with the blood. Oh shit! We're really in the end game now. Light, I don't think has ever called Matsuda a dumbass, right?
Matsuda.
Oh my god.
Matsuda, you idiot! Don't screw with me!
Yo, Matsuda, I think it's so, like, fitting that Matsuda is the one to take Kira down right now, man. Like, straight up. Look at the tears in his eyes and the conviction that he has. Do it for fucking Chief Yagami. Remember all the lies that he told him at his deathbed? You were there. Exactly! What do you mean, oh, you mean? You only have one fucking dad, you piece of shit.
八神総一郎か。そうだ松田、人間が損をするんだ。分かったらそこにいるそいつらを殺す。
Yeah, Matsuda's gonna start shooting everyone up. Matsuda's gonna join you. Matsuda, I think, should inherit, this fucking unshakable will of justice from Chief Yagami and end his son right now.
そんな世の中でいいのか。分かったらそこにいるそいつら。
Shoot his ass!
父親を死に追いや。
Yep, that's right!
バカを見たで。
Yo, he can still rap with the fucking blood, though. Oh! Yo, okay, whose name is he writing first here? Whose name is it? Is it Nate Rivers? I love it. Of course it's gonna be Nate Rivers. Why else would he get? Was he gonna kill Lester, Giovanni, Mikami, Aiza, Matsu? Nah! Fuck that stupid like, no, Nate Rivers, finish it. Shoot him! Oh! God damn, the bullet character acting. The recoils. No, you can't. No. Papa Yagami would have never approved of that. Exactly. He might have just done it, bro, if they didn't stop him. I think that Chief Yagami would have been disappointed if Matsuda took a life because that was his thing, right? Never kill someone. You are not an executioner, nor are you the jury or the judge. You're simply a tool to help enforce justice, and then the rest is that. Yo, Light, keep writing. Light, keep writing. Don't give up. Mikami. Mikami, what's Mikami gonna do? Oh, God. Mikami, do something! This is actually so sad. And I think it's a very, like, fitting ending for this character, huh? Like, I can't imagine this is how he goes out. I don't know. I thought he might go out with a bang, you know? Some really cool way. But no, it's just, like, so humiliating. It's so completely different to the character that he's been presented as. And the difference in the contrast is just shocking. Like, look at this desperate fool. He's bleeding out. He's done. And he's just yelling and crying and crashing out, blaming everything but himself. Mikami, what's he gonna do?
Yeah.
Mikami, you did all those fucking pec flies at the gym for what? Do something, you fucking Discord mod! I think so. Where's Ryuk at right now? Ryuk needs to write Light's name in, right? No. From the beginning, Ryuk said, I don't know how the story ends, but I will be the one to write your name in. That's the way that the story needs to end. Where is he right now?
Yeah.
Man, the breathing. Leave Misa out of this! Misa better walk away clean. I know that she's done some fucked up things, but nah. Misa better live her own life and forget this loser. I mean, he's gotten shot up. He's not thinking straight, but bro, you burned her alive. You fucking cooked her. What do you mean? Oh, Misa. Oh my god, the voice acting changed. Becoming. What is he? What? You don't have to do all that shit, bro. Okay, live voice acting here. It actually sounds like he's giving up, though, huh? He's like, "Oh my god, mommy, daddy, it's over. Someone save me. Oh no." Mikami. Write the name! Nate Rivers! The camera work. Light! He's gone! Bye-bye! And you know what? Mikami truly was the most loyal, huh? To the bitter fucking end. He created an opportunity for him to escape. He literally fucking tore off his like hands somehow, fingers, and it created a distraction. Bro, what the fuck? Till the bitter end. Matsuda, don't let him get away. I mean, he's shot up. I don't think he can really run though. He's gonna bleed out. He just runs out? You gonna bleed out? Beast! Sunset lighting, it's all coming to an end, man. Man, this is so sad. It's depressing too. Like there's so much more than just like Light's done and he's running out and he's meeting his end. There's that too, and the fact that this anime is coming to an end and my experience is coming to an end, and man, it just feels like truly like the concluding act, you know? He looks a lot more innocent now too. Something about his eyes. The young innocent Light back in the day. The voice acting with the panting too, man. And the soundtrack. He was just an innocent boy. What happened? And it's too late, bro. That innocent boy who was not corrupted by the Death Note. He used to walk this path trail too, huh? And then the crossing here. It's over. Ryuk.
Omae no make da, Light. 最初に言ったよな。がお前の名前を俺のノートに書くことになると。死神とそのノートを最初に手にした人間との牢獄に入れられたんじゃいつ死ぬかわからない。待っているのも面倒だ。
He just has a way with his words, huh? Man, such a beautiful climactic ending. So, you know, it's just so sad the way that it's ending too. You know, the music and the ambience and the vibe is so beautifully captured. And the last thing Ryuk says is, I don't want to fucking wait, bro. I ain't gonna... Listen, this is some filler bullshit now. You're gonna fucking die sooner or later. Now I'm like, I ain't gonna wait for that shit. I'll do it myself. It is. Stairway to Heaven. Or Stairway to Hell. Kind of reminds me of the way that Naomi ended too, remember? The stairway with like a noose at the end, at the top. Damn, look at that pen. Sick. We had a good time, Ryuk. Damn right. It looks like he's... I'm actually getting emotional, bro. Like, this isn't like tears of sadness, but it's like, damn. It's really the end. They're concluding this in such an amazing way that I don't even care about like the way that part 2, a lot of the shit was rushed. It's actually beautiful. Like it's ended a road for Light. It's end of content for Ryuk, and it's end of Death Note the anime for us. This is a great ending. And he dies, bathed in light, huh? And that's it, bro. Light Yagami is dead. Light Yagami is dead. Ryuk really was the one to put him down because he didn't want to wait for the prison arc. He's gonna bleed out too, probably, maybe, but damn. It's crazy. I mean, we've been farming this show for what, the last like 3 months, right? I think we started this in like October. Now it's like December, but it's like, damn, it really is just all coming to an end. She's wearing her, you know, outfit again. The episode that L died, it was the same, you know, funeral fit. Was that the top where Ryuk was at? I don't know, maybe it was. I'm just trying to look at like this scene and like this scene and think like maybe, you know, Misa saw Ryuk, you know, writing in Light's name. But no, Misa doesn't know anything right now, right? As far as I'm aware, she has forgotten about everything and she can just kind of just walk away. Credit roll. End roll. He looks so scared, man. The piano is beautiful. Damn, really just fucking die for Light at the end. Misa song time? No, 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 whoa, 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 whoa! Did she jump? Did she jump? No! No! Did she jump? She jumped! I wanted her to forget everything about Light and just move on with her own life and live her best life. But from the beginning, right, she was tied down to Light. No matter how emotionally abusive and deluded she was, that's her fulfillment. That's her love. So she got nothing to live for anymore. That's why you gotta live for yourself, man. If your reason for living isn't self-love and creating your own purpose, and you depend on others like this, and when they're gone, what do you have? You have nothing. Beautiful soundtrack at the end. L! He's so fucking gay. He don't even think about Misa at the end. The last thing he sees is fucking L. That's right. Never change Light. What an ending! The classical music at the end truly was just cherry on the top, man. It's just, it just feels like I'm end of an actual journey. This doesn't like, I've seen a lot of anime. We've covered a lot of anime in this channel, and finales, you know, some of them do end up really well, but most of them are very just kind of forgettable and we move on. But this is just, what a farewell, you know? What an amazing send-off. Thank you, GOT Games, for the raid. Ladies and gentlemen, we are right now finishing off Death Note, so spoilers. Little bit of spoilers. Hope you had a great stream, Luke. Thank you so much for the raid, guys. I appreciate it so much. We're just kind of glazing how Death Note, the way that I included, it is just fucking beautiful. What are you gonna do now, Ryuk? You got no more content! And you know what? Maybe the person that we should be the most sad for is Ryuk. Yeah, Misa died. Yeah, Light died. Yeah, a lot of people died. But now Ryuk, he's left with nothing. It was fun for a bit, but now he's bored again. And now he has to refresh YouTube to see what channel can he find. What kind of new, fun content will he embark on next? The timpani at the end with the roll. This is an orchestra ending, man. Wow. I'm getting up for this, bro. Wow! And that's it. I finally witnessed Death Note in the year of 2025. It's almost 2026. Many people watched this shit like fucking 20 years ago. And they're probably like, holy shit, what took you so long? Listen, I told you, I grew up watching Naruto, One Piece, Bleach. That's it. That's literally like my only anime. I thought that anything other than that is fucking bullshit. If it's not like a couple hundred episodes of anime, and if it's not Battle Shonen, I don't give a fuck. And I missed out on glorious, you know, classics like this, Steins Gate 2. Hopefully one day we can watch Full Metal Alchemist, right? Some of these OG classics. And my god, Death Note people claim to be a timeless classic. I straight up might think it is. The way that Studio Madhouse made this anime such a long time ago, I think that this clears most of the fucking slop that we see right now. I feel like if Death Note aired any fucking season right now in the last 5 years, Genuinely, I think people will say this is anime of the fucking season, if not anime of the year. It is polished. It is great. The soundtrack is so fucking great. The overall direction, you know, in how they highlight these dialogue scenes, like even this episode, right? The camera shaking, shit popping off. Like, they just had such a creative direction in portraying how we write the Death Note, whether it be Light fucking popping off as a composer or Mikami fucking doing this shit. I loved it. And beyond that, right? Beyond that is, I guess, such compelling characters and a plot, right? And this kind of like commentary on morality and ethics of, hey man, like, we live in a society where there's criminals and the criminals go unpunished, and, you know, should someone take up their own to basically enact justice? Should that level of vigilantism be even allowed? Well, why not? You know, at the end of the day, Light got shit done. But here's the thing, right? Again, in the short term, I believe that, like, we do need a person like Light that does have the killer instincts to enact these changes that are basically just to get rid of the swamp, because at a certain while things get so corrupt and so bogged down by bureaucracy, it's so hard to get any like meaningful justice to be served. But at the same time, you can't let, you know, society be dictated by one single person, because at the end of the day, it depends on that person being perfect, and human beings are imperfect. That's why it's so important to have, I think, like a council, right? Where you have one emperor and I think that one democratic republic holding each other in control. But at the end of the day, no matter what system it is, because human beings are prone to corruption, every system will fail, right? So at the end of the day, I think that the very best choice is to have a justice system where I do believe, I think, a charismatic, you know, emperor that understands what to do with such a good sense of justice and to be able to deliver on such promises. But at the same time, for that to be controlled by a different party, well, but even beyond that, to make sure that people at the end of the day have an understanding and at the core, a movement to basically fight against corruption, right? I think that is the best that we can do. Every system is prone to be, you know, fucked over, and there's issues with everything, so we're trying to pick the lesser of each poison. I feel like that's the solution, to have a specific system that prevents the most amount of corruption, while at the same time, because everything is prone to corruption, for people to have such a deep-rooted desire to fight against corruption. This anime, I think, is so, like, what's the word? I don't know if sophisticated is the right word, but it definitely itched my brain. I think part one, right? I think that the first half of Death Note was so fucking good. It's so fucking good. Like the Ray Pember stuff, the early game of Death Note, meeting L. And on top of that, a lot of the blunders that people shit on Light, it makes sense, because even though how he's such a smart guy, he's so prone to emotions, right? Ego, right? And that's kind of his downfall. So it's great to see how the story is able to depict such a smart character with such human flaws, and those human flaws are his downfall at the end. L definitely was the most compelling character. He was such a good character. I understand why people are so frustrated how things kind of shift after L, right? So part one, for sure, is my favorite part, and that part is like 9 point something easily. Part 2, I feel like got shafted a bit because of the pacing and the structure that got skipped over, right? Very unfortunate that a lot of the manga stuff got cut out, and we're kind of left to kind of just go on with like, sure, why not? But even then, I feel like part 2 really excelled at, you know, developing some of these side characters, like the police task force, like Aizawa, you know, even like Matsuda, Demigoat having a little bit of fun, father, you know, passing away. Nier and Mello coming in as successor was also really fun too. Takada, like there's a lot of good things in part 2, and Mikami as well. Overall, I think that this season, the entirety of Death Note together, definitely 9. Minimum 9 out of 10. I think that, again, in my like rating system, right, I think that 6 or 7 is kind of just like 6, 7, kind of like average, meh, good, kind of. I think 8 is when it's like, all right, it's getting great. Like 8 is like okay, and then 9, I think for me is okay. It's great, and on top of that, I personally fucking like it. That's my personal rating, right? I feel like there's a lot of great animes that's, you know, an 8 point something that I would rate that could easily be 9 for something for other people. And the way that Death Note's themes appeal to me, such thoughtful commentary and reactions that we could have, and conversations and discussions, while at the same time, the comedy, the humor, everything, it's just, wow. Timeless classic. I do think that this is one of the best animes that I've seen. I'm glad that I checked it out, and I hope that you guys were able to enjoy some of my, you know, reactions. That's it from me. If you're still here though, if you enjoyed this reaction, please like the video. Check out the other playlist for even more content, and until next time, Take care.